Hi students, today new chapter moving charges and magnetism. Okay, moving charges and magnetism. So both electricity and magnetism have been known for more than 2000 years. Okay, have been known more than 2000 years. Okay, initially, they will feel like there is no connection between electricity and magnetism. Initially, they will feel like there is no connection between electricity and magnetism. Okay, exactly 200 years back, exactly 200 years back, I stayed in 1820. I stayed, realized that connection is there in between electricity and magnetism. Okay, exactly 200 years back in 1820, Einstein realized there is a connection in between electricity and magnetism with some experiments. Okay, with some experiments. Okay, he observed one magnetic needle if placed nearer to the current carrying conductor. If magnetic needle is placed nearer to the current carrying conductor, this magnetic needle is deflected. Okay, this magnetic needle is deflected. That too, it is aligned. It is aligned. This magnetic needle is aligned tangentially to the imaginary circle. Tangentially to the imaginary circle. Understood? In his observations, magnetic needle, if magnetic needle is placed nearer to the current carrying conductor, so this magnetic needle is deflected, that to align the tangential to the imaginary circle. For example, now here current, it is a conductor, current comes to outside. Okay, current comes to outside. If magnetic needle is placed, if magnetic needle is placed, that magnetic needle aligned in this direction. Okay, the magnetic needle aligned in this direction. That means tangentially it is aligned. Tangentially it is aligned. Okay, this one. So with these experiments, he observed current carrying conductor produces the magnetic field around it. Okay, current carrying conductor produces the magnetic field around it. Okay, if in case current carrying direction is changed. Okay, if in case current carrying current direction is changed. Okay, now here if current direction is changed, in this case it is outside. In this case, if current is inside passing through conductor inside. Okay, here conductor is placed. In this case current is comes to outside. In this case current is moving in inside. Okay, moving in inside. Compass needle direction is also changes. Compass needle direction is also changes. Okay. compass needle direction here changes. Now this one. Okay, see here, this direction is this one. This direction is this one. Understood? So, Eirsted observed. Eirsted observed if magnetic needle is placed nearer to the current carrying conductor, that conductor is deflected. So, this if in case here strength of the current is increased, this deflection is more. If in case it is placed very near to the current carrying conductor, this deflection is also more. That means neither to the conductor producing magnetic field is very very strong. Very very strong. Understood? Okay. So iron fillings are wrinkled around the current carrying conductor. Okay. Iron fillings wrinkled around the conductor. Okay, initially around the conductor. Okay, if in case current passing through this conductor, these iron fillings iron fillings arranged themselves in the form of concentric circles. Here it is current carrying conductor taken as a axis. Current carrying conductor is taken as a axis. Okay. If iron fillings wrinkled around the conductor, okay. If current is passing through this conductor, these iron fillings arranged themselves, in the form of concentric circles. This current carrying conductor act as a axis. Okay, that means these are taken as a center. Okay, center in circle it having center. Here center is, which one is center here? Current carrying conductor is taken as a center of axis. Okay, center of axis. Understood? Okay, these are the observations. Eirsted experiments. See, it is a current carrying conductor. Okay. It is battery. Through this one, current is carrying. Key is closed. Okay. Below the current carrying conductor, one magnetic needle is placed. Okay. It is south. This one is north. This needle is south and north. Okay. Initially, no current flows through this conductor. That means key is open. Okay. No current is passing through this conductor. Here magnetic needle is aligned geographic north and south directions, in magnetism. Okay. If key is closed, current is passing through this one. If key is closed, current is passing through this conductor. Okay. Now this needle is deflected along the west direction. Understood? Okay. If current direction is changed, if in case current direction is changed, magnetic needle direction is also changed. Okay, magnetic needle. Now, right now, it is deflected towards the south. Deflected towards the south. Okay. Initially, current passing from south to north. Okay. In this case, magnetic needle below the conductor, okay, magnetic needle deflected towards west, so current direction is changed towards south. Okay, if in case magnetic needle is magnetic needle is placed above the current carrying conductor, the deflection is also changes. Okay, the deflection is also changes, it's not in a west direction. Okay, so it's not in west direction, its direction is south. If in case this needle is placed above the this current carrying conductor, its direction towards the west. Okay, so based on its position, deflection is there. Based on this position, deflection is there. Okay, for example, it is a current carrying conductor, so in upward above the conductor, direction is outwards. If in case it is outwards, okay, below the conductor, direction is inwards. That means current direction above the conductor and below the conductor is changes. Above the conductor and below the conductor is changes. Okay, understood. And next, current carrying conductor produces the magnetic field. Okay, this magnetic field is always perpendicular to the current carrying conductor. Okay, current carrying conductor, understood. Okay, now here direction of the magnetic field is always perpendicular to the current carrying conductor. Again, once again, if current carrying conductor, okay, if in case you are consider one current carrying conductor, it produces the magnetic field. That produced magnetic field is always perpendicular to the current carrying conductor. Is always perpendicular to the current carrying conductor. Understood? Current, it produces magnetic field, this one, it is always perpendicular to the current carrying conductor. Is most important one. Understood? So to find out the directions, okay, to find out the directions, some theories are there. Okay, some theories are there or some experiments are there. Okay, so first of all first rule is Ampere's swimming rule. Okay, Ampere's swimming rule to find out the direction of the produced magnetic field. Okay, due to current carrying conductor. For example, person swimming along the direction of current. Okay, so that means person swimming from south to north. Okay, is left hand moving direction represents the produced magnetic field direction. Okay, this left hand, okay, in swimming cases, person traveling from south to north, okay, his left hand represents the which direction? Magnetic field direction, produced magnetic field direction. Understood? Okay, simply this is called Ampere swimming rule. If the person swimming along the direction of current carrying conductor, below the current carrying conductor, magnetic needle is placed. This magnetic needle is deflected. Okay, deflected. So, like with left hand motion. Okay, like with left hand motion. Understood? Okay, so in which direction left hand moves, that represents the magnetic field direction. Okay, so note this statement. Imagine a man swimming along the wire in the direction of the flow of the current, with his face always turned towards the magnetic needle. Then the north pole of the needle will get deflected towards his left hand. Understood? Okay, so I'm already explained that one. Current carrying conductor, person. Okay, if in case person swimming along this direction, okay, it is the magnetic needle. So this magnetic needle deflected towards the person left hand, towards the person left hand. Understood? Once again, imagine a man swimming along the wire in the direction of the flow of the current with his face always turned towards the magnetic needle. Then the north pole of the needle will get deflected towards his left hand. Understood? Okay. Next, Maxwell's car screw rule. Okay. Now consider one right-handed cork screw. Okay. First of all, consider one right-handed cork screw. It is right-handed cork screw advancing in the direction of current flow. Advancing in the direction of current flow. Okay. This rotation of head. Okay. This rotation of head. This cork head gives the magnetic field direction. Okay. So first of all, consider one right-handed screw. It is placed. Okay. Along the current direction. Along the current direction. This rotation of head. This cork having head. That rotation of head gives the magnetic field direction. That rotation of head gives the magnetic field direction. Okay. It is a wire. Okay. Cork screw. Rotation of the head. Okay. This head rotation gives the magnetic field direction. Simply that is called Maxwell's cork screw rule. Okay. Write this rule. So Maxwell's cork screw rule. Imagine a right-handed cork screw advancing in the direction of current. Okay. Then the direction of rotation of the screw head gives the direction of magnetic lines of force. Okay. That means magnetic field direction it gives. Understood? Once again, imagine a right-handed screw, cork screw, advancing in the direction of current. Then the direction of rotation of the screw head gives the direction of magnetic lines of force. Okay, this is the rule. Next, Ampere's right-hand thumb rule. First of all, taken one straight current carrying conductor. Okay, it is held in right hand. It is held in right hand. Okay, now thumb pointing towards the current. Thumb pointing towards the current. Okay, this curling fingers represents the magnetic field direction. Okay, or magnetic lines of force direction. Okay, understood? First of all, consider one current carrying conductor, that is straight current carrying conductor. It is held in right hand. Okay, so this thumb, right hand thumb, pointing towards the, okay, pointing towards the current carrying conductor. This thumb pointing towards the current direction. This thumb pointing towards the current direction. Okay, here curling fingers direction represents the magnetic field lines of force direction or magnetic field direction. Understood? Once again, it is a current carrying conductor, straight current carrying conductor. So it is held in right hand. In right hand, thumb pointing towards the current direction. Okay, thumb pointing towards the current direction. This curling fingers represents the this produced magnetic field lines of force direction. Okay, magnetic field lines of force direction or magnetic field direction, this curling fingers. Okay, okay, one doubt. If in case you consider current carrying conductor, but it is a in the form of loop. It is in the form of loop. Okay. In this case, curling fingers represents the current direction, thumb represents the magnetic field direction. Thumb represents the magnetic field direction. Understood? So, in straight conductor, thumb represents the current direction, curling finger represents the magnetic field direction. Okay. In loop, okay. Curling finger represents the current direction, thumb represents the here, thumb represents the magnetic field direction. Thumb represents the magnetic field direction. Okay. Write these two rules. When a straight conductor carrying current is held in the right hand such that the thumb is pointing along the direction of current, then the direction in which fingers curl round it gives the direction of magnetic lines of force. It is the rule. Okay, it is note point. This one is note point. For current loop, if the curling of the fingers of the right hand show the direction of current in the loop, the extended thumb will give us the direction of magnetic field along its axis of the current loop. Okay. For example, this one. Okay, current moving in this direction, curling finger represents the current direction, thumb represents the magnetic field direction. Thumb represents the magnetic field direction. Understood? This one. Okay. So today our chapter is moving charges and magnetism. So in that one, first important one is, so current carrying conductor, okay, produces the magnetic field, produces the magnetic field around it. Okay, this magnetic field is always perpendicular to the current carrying conductor. Magnetic field direction is always perpendicular to the current carrying conductor. Okay, so that is, it was first of all discovered by Eisenstein. Okay, it was discovered by Eisenstein in 1820. Some rules. Okay, one is Ampere's swimming rule. Next, cork, Maxwell's corkscrew rule. Next, Ampere's thumb rule. These are the important. Okay, so most of the time we are using Ampere's right hand thumb rule. Ampere's right hand thumb rule. Okay, so for straight conductors, thumb represents the current direction, curling finger represents the, for straight current carrying conductor. Okay, for a straight current carrying conductor, thumb represents the current direction, curling finger represents the magnetic field direction or magnetic lines of force direction. Okay, in curling, in loops, in loops, here curling finger represents the current direction, thumb represents the magnetic field direction. Okay.